Hi and welcome. My topic in today's video is elephant foot yam. Its scientific name is Amorphopalus peonifolius.
Hey, how is that? You already have a previous video on this same topic. Are you going to repeat?
No, not repeating. This video is quite different from that. In this video, the highlight is on a different variety of the elephant foot yam, the dwarf variety.
Strange. Never heard of this variety before.
Oh, yes. Many are not aware of this variety, but the benefits are it can give an early harvest. It also enjoys the same nutritional and health benefits as the other variety of the elephant foot yam. Let me first introduce my new variety of elephant foot yam that I grew in my garden recently. This is the first time I am trying out this variety of elephant foot yam, which previously I had no knowledge of their existence even. During the COVID lockdowns, when I searched the stores for seed elephant foot yam, I could only get this dwarf variety. So, I planted all 7 mysterious looking yams that I bought each into a poly bag. I planted the tubers close to the surface with the broader end of the tuber slightly jutting out of the soil. The broader end of the tuber is the sprouting region. After a dormant period of 6 weeks, sprouts started appearing on each of the yams that I planted. It was indeed a pleasant surprise as I didn't expect all the seed yams to sprout. Seeing all the seed yams sprout, I decided to give it a try and transplant them to the ground. I picked a sunny spot and prepared the ground for transplanting. Digging was easy as the ground was wet. It was raining earlier. At this point, I had no idea how the plants would turn out to be. In each planting hole, I did put in a bag of this organic compost soil before transplanting. After this single application, I have not fertilized the dwarf elephant foot yams in between till harvest. I continued to plant the rest of the seed yams in the same way. This plant had already a well-developed root system as I was transplanting. I gave additional compost soil around each plant. Since I had no experience growing this variety of elephant foot yam, I just took a chance and planted each plant 3 feet apart. The new variety of elephant foot yam showed all the features of the giant variety I had grown before. It was in fact a mini version of the giant variety. Elephant foot yams are unique as the top shoot that comes out from the ground is actually a leaf and leaf petiole. The shoot soon opens up and forms a canopy of several leaflets. By the 3rd month, each mother plant had 2 leaves. One even had a 3rd leaf shoot popping up. Elephant foot yams usually produce several new leaves throughout the growing season. After 5 months, most of the earlier leaves start to turn yellow and dry out. No new leaf shoots appeared. Even after 5 months, the maximum height reached by this variety was always below 2 feet. By the end of 5 months, you can see some empty patches as all the leaves have completely dried out. After 6 months, most of the leaves had completely dried out. This indicates the yams right below are mature. Some of the yams can be seen jutting out from the ground. which means the yams are ready for harvest. For this variety, the yams are formed close to the surface of the ground. That means easy harvest. The only issue was there were multiple small yams all attached to a single parent yam. As I pulled out the main yam, some of the small yams broke off and were still in the ground. I had to search them all out like a jigsaw puzzle. I continued the harvest, digging up all the plants that were ready for harvest, carefully checking for missing pieces. Now, this is a missing piece I have to find. Yes, I found it, the missing piece. Yes, it fits. This is all the harvest I got from the 3 dwarf elephant foot yam plants. Approximately an average of a kilo from each dwarf plant. The rest of the elephant foot yams I planned to harvest later as the yams were not fully mature yet. So that was my story from seed to harvest of the dwarf elephant foot yam. With my recent experience with elephant foot yams, I know now there are 2 popular varieties of elephant foot yam. In this video, I will differentiate them using their Tamil name. Karunai Kilangu, which is the dwarf variety. This elephant foot yam variety is much smaller than the variety I showed in my earlier video. And Senai Kilangu, which is the giant variety. Both these varieties are available in most Indian vegetable stores. When Karunai Kilangu and Senai Kilangu plants are compared, they look almost identical. Their only difference is their maximum growth height. Karunai Kilangu is a dwarf compared to Senai Kilangu, which can grow to a maximum height of 6 feet. Other than Senai Kilangu being the giant variety and Karunai Kilangu being the dwarf variety, the differences are in the harvest. The dwarf Karunai Kilangu produces multiple small yams on each mother plant, while Senai Kilangu produces a single huge yam. Another difference is that the dwarf Karunai Kilangu matures earlier and only takes 6 months to harvest. Senai Kilangu, on the other hand, takes 10 months to a year for harvest. Nutritional wise, both Karunai Kilangu and Senai Kilangu have the same nutrient content, and taste wise, both are super delicious. Between the 2 varieties, I prefer Senai Kilangu as it has a firmer texture and a deeper flavor. Moreover, it is more difficult to clean and process Karunai Kilangu for cooking as the yams are very small. Elephant foot yams are highly regarded for their nutritional content, and they come with a host of health benefits. Elephant foot yams are a good source of vitamin B6. They are high in fiber and in omega-3 fatty acids, which can help to reduce cholesterol levels in the body. As their natural color is pale orange, this makes them an excellent source of beta-carotene and vitamin A. Elephant foot yams are loaded with potassium, magnesium and phosphorus, as well as trace minerals like selenium, zinc and copper. In addition to the many vital minerals and vitamins, this yam also contains antioxidants that may prevent cancer. It's also considered an immune booster and is rich in anti-inflammatory antioxidants. Elephant foot yams also contain anticoagulating properties that can prevent blood clotting. Elephant foot yams, although considered highly for their nutritional value, they also come with some anti-nutritional factors. This anti-nutritional factor is mainly due to their oxalate content. The oxalates may cause for some people skin irritation or a severe prickly sensation on the throat when the yams are not processed properly before cooking. Elephant foot yams have both soluble and insoluble oxalates. Freshly harvested elephant foot yams have a higher oxalate content. The oxalate content is also much higher underneath the outer rough skin of the yam. Fortunately, there are ways to reduce the oxalate content. It's always advisable to wear gloves while peeling and processing elephant foot yams for cooking. An easy method to reduce the oxalate content in elephant foot yams is to store them for at least a month before use. Elephant foot yams can be stored like potatoes for months after harvest. During storing, as the elephant foot yams dry out, their oxalate level decreases very much. Another method to remove oxalates from elephant foot yams is by pre-treating them before cooking. The cut pieces of the raw elephant foot yam are soaked in salt and tamarind juice for at least an hour before cooking. Tamarind juice can be replaced with apple cider vinegar. Pre-soaking or pre-cooking the cut elephant foot yams in tamarind juice helps to remove their oxalate content. The elephant foot yams are then good to eat. That's all, my friends. Thanks for watching, sharing this video and subscribing to my channel.